ORCA, the wolves of the sea. No animal is more intelligent, more majestic, or more controversial.
I'm Linda Brill in Mexico City.
From a Mexican amusement park to the frigid waters of Iceland to Washington's San Juan Island. Meet the real Free Willy and a Northwest man with a plan to save his life. It's an exclusive special report on killer whales. They're at the top of their food chain. Should they be the top bill at a sea circus?
Free Orca, starting Tuesday on King 5 News at 11. Some things are clearly native to Mexico. The faces, the flavors, and the fabrics. But one of Mexico's most valued treasures is definitely foreign. Keiko, the killer whale, captured from the icy waters of Iceland, was brought to sunny Mexico 9 years ago. He delights the crowds at Reino Aventura, a Mexico City amusement park. Keiko is the only killer whale in all of Mexico. He's become a national treasure, and now he's become a national movie star. Keiko was the star of the hit movie Free Willy, the story of a captive whale set free. And now the Hollywood spotlight has opened eyes about his real-life problems. Keiko is very sick. At 3.5 tons, he's severely underweight by 2 tons. The teenager paces in a dirty pool that's much too small. And despite the chlorine and the salt additives, the Mexican waters are much too hot. He's developed a skin rash that may be contagious, so other parks won't take him. Now, a Washington state biologist has a plan to set Keiko free.
Well, it's entirely possible that we could put an anchor there and one on the reef and then one over in front of our place and have the biggest pen in the world for him.
Research biologist Ken Balcom knows wild whales like the back of his hand.
We'll be along with him, but yeah, there's the male.
Balcom heads the Center for Whale Research on San Juan Island. He plans to rehabilitate Keiko in cool salt water and then, through DNA samples, locate Keiko's family in Iceland and eventually reunite Keiko with his Icelandic pod.
That's not ridiculous at all. You can find his family. His mom might be dead already, but undoubtedly he has brothers and sisters and relatives that are still alive.
Balcom's Free Keiko campaign has raised $4,000 so far, but the plan's total price tag is $3.7 million. Freeing Keiko would also be an expensive precedent. Aquatic parks all over the world, including SeaWorld, are pressuring the Mexicans to keep Keiko right where he is. If Keiko is set free, other theme parks may be pressured to release their captive whales. SeaWorld Incorporated, the world leader in captive whales, has agreed to install cooling equipment in Keiko's Mexican pool. SeaWorld is against setting him free. And in Mexico, Keiko's owners are listening to SeaWorld's arguments. What do you think would happen to Keiko if he were set free in the ocean?
I think he's going to die.
Keiko is going to die no matter what. His natural lifespan is probably 29 to 50. In captivity, he's probably not going to make it to age 21, even in the best conditions.
How can Keiko is going to find his food? Keiko is being, whenever we know when he's hungry, we feed him, we treat him. I mean, it's completely dependent on humans.
And what does Keiko want? He tells us, in a way, by grinding his teeth to a pulp on his concrete pool. It's a sad testimony from the star of a movie about freedom. In Mexico City, Linda Brill, King 5 News.